Hello everyone and welcome to another video brought to you by Personal Mastery TV. I'm your host, Master Brett Lechtenberg. This is our continuing video series based on the things that we're doing with our martial arts and our fitness classes. We're going to be talking continually about martial arts techniques, martial arts concepts, fitness drills, fitness concepts, nutrition tips, things of that nature. So you'll be able to follow along with us whether if you weren't able to make it in class, you'll know it was covered kind of in class, and you'll also be able to see and do the things in class if you need a refresher or see what we've got coming up in the week in class. All right, so enjoy this video. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video. I'm your host, Master Brett Lechtenberg. And today we're going to be talking about fitness concept, martial arts concept, nutrition tip, etc. This week, however, we're not going to teach a new martial arts or technique concept. I want to review the last few that we've done to make sure that everybody understands how they hook together and the way that they should think about this as a group. Your body will only perform the way that you kind of train it to perform, the way you put things together. And if you have a weak link in the chain, you know, things are only as good as their weakest link. All right, so we've talked the last few weeks about proper footwork. We've talked about shoulder pack, spinal alignment, also called a coccyx and crown alignment, etc. And I want to make sure we see how that fits together with what we've been talking about, and also how that relates to our martial arts concept this week of what is a good stance or good position, and how that works. Okay, so last few weeks we've talked about shoulder pack. That's keeping your shoulders, your arms in tight in with your shoulders when you do techniques. When you do a push-up, your arms should be in close, not spread way out to the side, right? To get the maximum effect out of a push-up, unless you're working on something specific. When we did our plank push knees, when we did some of those other exercises, you should have been able to see how that shoulder pack really helped you be able to perform those exercises without injury. And I've already had a lot of people come back to me and say it's really helped some of their shoulder pain going away by focusing on these issues. So that's important. Also with the crown and coccyx alignment, making sure that when we did some of those exercises that those things were in place and how they felt better and they felt stronger by doing it. Right? Now we talked about footwork as well. What is proper footwork and how to use that, how to move your body, etc. So as we put those things together, those will help us have what is a good stance or a good position from which to do our martial arts techniques or kickboxing techniques, etc. It also helps you with your physical training, just conditioning. All right. So again, if I'm in a good fighting stance, we'll go sideways. All right. Elbows in, hands up. That helps with good shoulder pack. Coccyx and crown alignment, head up, back straight. My feet in proper position, right? To have a good stance or good position, we need to make sure that back heel is up off the ground, that our toes are essentially pointing forward. You don't want to be back with your toes pointing, your back foot, toes pointing sideways, and weight back on your heels. Yes, you can absorb a lot of power, but you can't generate a lot of power. And remember, that's our definition of a good stance or good position, is the ability to generate or absorb power or force. So we need to be head up, back straight, coccyx and crown alignment, hands up, elbows in, good shoulder pack, feet in a position that we can generate force by having that heel up and our weight up on the ball of our foot, and then practicing our footwork that we've done before. We showed you a variety of different footwork drills, whether it was up and move forward or step drag or whatever they were, how to see how that gets put together. All right, so it's important when you're training this week, whether in fitness class, kickboxing class, martial arts class, think about these things and how you can make yourself stronger by getting in a good alignment. Think about as you punch that bag or you're sparring or whatever, working on your self-defense skills, how you're positioning your footwork, and the things we've been talking about are making you faster, right? It's only through focus that you'll be able to continue and improve with the things that you're doing. Now, that being said, your instructors will be coming around. They'll be talking to you about those three things specifically. If you have questions, ask them. They might be able to give you some of the demonstrations when they've got the bag out, or a focus pad, or when you're working with a partner, that'll help you more visually understand what's going on. So don't hesitate to ask questions. That old saying is totally true. The only stupid question is the one not asked. All right, so moving forward from there, our fitness drill, our new fitness drill for this week is what's called a sit-through push-up. Now, we've talked about how to do proper push-ups. We've worked on the sit-through techniques, the knee, the hip, the sit-through reach, those kind of things. Well, today we kind of put those things together, and you'll notice that we still are going to invoke the other principles of shoulder pad, crown and coccyx alignment, etc. All right, now I'm going to demonstrate this one facing the camera because it's easier to see, and again, your instructors will help you with this in class. When you pick a spot on the ground, get your hands parallel to each other, and what we're going to do is, if my legs are going to my left side, then my left knee, my left leg is up, and my right leg is as parallel to my hands as I can have it be. From here, my hip is on the ground, my back is straight, my head is up in good alignment, my shoulders are packed, my elbows are tight to my body, down and push up, and then we switch. And I'm doing this slowly. 1, 2, hip down, spine straight, push. As you get going, you'll start to add a little hop. Be able to do this faster. The idea is not that you go as fast as humanly possible until you're comfortable. You want to make sure those components are sticking together. Don't let your elbows start to flare out to the side. Don't let your legs shoot it back. You want to be going parallel, leg parallel to the position of your hands. As you do that, you'll be able to get stronger and faster. Your coordination will improve. And as always with those cross-hemispheric exercises, your coordination will improve, your nervous system will become stimulated, it will become challenged, and you will really get a lot more out of your workout. So that is the sit-through push-up. All right, so try that in class and really focus on those components that we've been talking about. Last thing today is our nutrition tip, and that is how much water should you drink? I get asked that all the time, right up there with how many calories should I take in. Well, water is a little easier. Here's the formula that we use. I tell people, multiply your body weight by 0.6, and that's how many ounces you drink. If you're 100 pounds, then you're going to drink 60 ounces of water. If you're 200 pounds, 200 times 0.6 is 120, you drink 120 ounces of water. Right? So it's got to fit your weight. Nobody can tell you to drink 2 gallons of water a day or 5 glasses. What does that mean? Right? That's kind of ambiguous as far as how it fits you. The concept is personal mastery. Understanding your body, understanding what you're capable of, understanding where you're going down your path to fitness, to martial arts, etc. So calculate this based on your body weight, see how you feel. If you feel dehydrated, dry mouth, etc., then you know that you need to bump that up. If you feel like you just can't get that much in a day and you're bloated and uncomfortable, then you can cut it down, but at least you have a baseline to work from. All right, and that's the important thing. Pick a baseline and make it fit your body. All right, those are our concepts for the week. Remember, martial arts and fitness are like life. You get out what you put in. Have a great day.